Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 18 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode, and we're going to be wrapping up Moto2 today. And it's a very special day because it's July the 9th, and that means it's my birthday today, so we will be wrapping up Moto2 on my birthday. We've got Sepang, which is the next race, and then Valencia. The championship is still all to play for, so just have a quick look at my results so far. That Aragon result really sticking out like a sore thumb. Other than that, looking pretty good. But yeah, we can, in fact, wrap up the title at Sepang if we can get a good enough result. Otherwise, then it will go down to Valencia, which is a track I hate. So hopefully we can get it done at Sepang. So let's go over and see how we get on. Okay, wow, so far, so very good. Free practice has gone very much to plan. Managed to top all the timing sheets, and by quite a decent margin as well. So the bike's feeling good here. I'm feeling good here. Let's see how we get on in qualifying, and then we will get on with the race. And hopefully, if we can beat Baldassarri, that will be job done for us. Right, let's skip forward the time to see what kind of lap times they're doing. So Lecuona's quickest at the moment. Oh, there he goes. Baldassarri's now quickest, 2:07. Now Bagnaia 2:07.6. Anyone going to make any advances on that? Yep, Baldassarri 2:07.3. That's looking like it for now as we go past the 20-minute mark. 2:07.2 for Bagnaia. Okay.
Just a few last touch-ups to his suit and helmet, and he's ready to go. We've noticed that the mechanics have been really active in the last few minutes. Let's see if they'll make the difference on the track.
Right, let's go do this then. Just behind Nagashima coming out the pits. So 2:07.2 is the time to beat at the moment. That is set by Pecco Bagnaia. Let's see if we can beat his time and start on pole position. Right, let's go do this. Penultimate qualifying time in Moto2. Alright, well, currently 33rd. We're coming around to start our flying lap. Still 2:07.2 to beat. And we shall see when we get to the first split what we're like. Yeah, the bike's actually feeling really good around here. We managed to win here in Moto3 last season even. But we're already under the time by almost half a second. That's just at the first split. Still behind Nagashima. He may get in the way. Or we may be able to get past him quickly. We're not going to be able to get him into the left. Start wide and then cut back in. Through the right. Okay, we'll be able to get him here. He's not going to get in the way, I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Get him on the brakes. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. He didn't really pose much of a threat. So we're over a second under the time. This is going to be a cracking lap if we can maintain that to the line. Okay. Drifting wide, and then cut back in for the next corner. Through the left, turn 12. Oh, on the inside curb a little bit. Oh, look at that. We are way under the time at the moment. We've just got one corner left to go. So let's hope we can maintain that. Baldassarri's just gone quickest with a 2:06.0. Oh no, Bagnaia's got it back with a 2:05.9. Well, I feel we're going to go even quicker as we come out the final corner. A bit wide on the exit. Not the best of runs at the final corner, but we are going to be on pole position by 0.9 of a second. 2:05 flat.
An end to this qualifying session, and after a thrilling contest where the riders gave their all right up until the end, we can finally find out the name of the rider who will start from pole position tomorrow.
That's an important pole.
few more minutes and the Moto2 race will begin. Right now, we are at the starting grid, waiting for the riders to receive the signal to start the warm-up lap.
Right. I'm ready for this. I'm well up for this race. Let's see how we get on. At Sepang, penultimate race of the season. Still to play for the championship.
The track is ready to welcome this latest edition of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Just a few moments to go until the riders battle away on track.
Alright. See what we can do. Sepang, Moto2. Let's do this. Well, that wasn't such a bad start, if I'm honest. We're maintaining the lead at the moment. Is anyone going to come past? As we go into turn 1, we're staying in the lead. Oh, we've gone wide. We've gone very wide. We've lost a couple of places. Passini's passed. Baldassarri's passed. Oh, Binder's trying to come through as well. So Bagnaio's dropped a couple of positions as well. That is Matteo Passini ahead of us as we get a good run through that right, turn 3. And we're going to get Baldassarri as well. Can we get underneath him into turn 4? Yes, we can. Alright, well, back in the lead. Let's see if we can maintain this lead then. So 6 laps to do around here. 6 laps between us and the Moto2 World Championship. Will it be going down to Valencia? If it remains as it is now, then no, it will not. I mean, even if we finish 1 place behind Baldassarri, we will still win the championship. So there's still 50 points left on the table. But if we can leave here with a more than 25-point lead, then we will be done. Be quite weird wrapping up the championship at Sepang again. This is where we done it in Moto3 last season. So if we can do it again here, that will be really good. And it'll be even sweeter to wrap it up on my birthday as well. Well, Baldassarri's not going away at the moment. We're going to go into the final corner. I think I put the brakes on a bit too late. Yeah, we're going to go wide. Baldassarri's going to come through. We're going to cut back and try and get a better exit. No, not yet. Well, we will be able to slipstream him, so that's fine. 2 championship rivals fighting side by side as we go on the brakes into turn 1. Yes. Oh, he's trying to cut back underneath, but there wasn't any room. This corner, turn 3, this is where the Moto3s used to like come off the throttle mid-corner, which was really weird, and the Moto2s do exactly the same. If you get the angle right, you can go around there full throttle. But the AI really back off around there, and that does definitely help us get through. We've got a little bit of a lead now. All we got to do is get to the flag. Don't crash. Don't make any stupid mistakes. Just stay concentrated. Stay in the lead. And we are building on that gap over Baldassarri at the moment. Into turn 9. Tight left. And we have this double right. Oliveira's moved up to 5th. Bagnaia up to 3rd, so Passini's dropped back down. He had a good start. Well, this is going to plan. I couldn't have asked for a better start to the race. Apart from myself just mucking up the first corner. But other than that, we've had a good race so far. I'm ready on lap number 2. But we've built up a decent lead. This is what I wanted to do, just get out front and stay out of trouble. Make sure that no one will be barging me out the way and potentially causing me to crash. So far, we're looking good. into turn 1 again. Yeah, the bike's been feeling really good around here, and you know, it's just given me a lot of confidence to be able to push, and it's working. Oh, almost a bit too well. Went off tracking on the grass. Yeah, we were lucky there. The rear did step out as we went on the grass, but we stayed on. That's not what I want to be doing. Need to be staying out of trouble, not trying to create it. So we're on lap number 3 of 6. We are getting ever closer to the Moto2 Championship. It's been a very strange season, Moto2. We've had quite a lot of ups. We haven't had as many downs as what we did in Moto3. We have had quite a few difficult races, but the only standout difficult race was Aragon, where I just could not get anywhere near the points. So we've definitely not had it easy, but we've definitely taken to the Moto2s a lot better than the Moto3s. But despite that, it's looking like we're going to win both championships at the same track at the same point in the season. But yeah, I felt a lot more comfortable in the Moto2s than the Moto3s. I mean, in any MotoGP game, the Moto3s has always been my weakest class. Even back to the 125s. But 250s, I used to be good in 250s. Then when we got into Moto2s, yeah, we seem to be okay there as well. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting on a big bike, a big GP bike. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of offers we have at the end of this season. Because at the moment we've got none of the top factory teams that have offered us anything. We have had Aprilia and KTM offer us a bike, but yeah, we haven't had Yamaha, Suzuki or factory Ducati team offer us anything. So we'll have to wait and see what we get, or Honda for that matter. We haven't had reps of Honda. Not that I would choose Honda, because I don't like the bikes on the games. They don't feel very good. And when I played as Cal Crutchlow online, the Honda did not feel very good. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what happens. But whilst we're at Sepang, it is looking very likely that the Aspar team, or the Angel Nieto team, however you want to say it, is going to... Well, it's looking like it's going to be taken over by Sepang International Circuit. So the Seach Racing team, they're going to be running the Aspar team next year with Jorge Martinez Aspar as a coordinator in the team, and it's looking like they're going to be running satellite Yamahas. So Yamaha have signed a contract of intent to supply the team with Yamahas. So if everything goes to plan, it does look like that there will be some satellite Yamahas on the grid next year. But it will be with the Sepang International Circuit team, the Aspar team. So that's something to look forward to. We're still waiting to hear what Danny Pedrosa is going to be doing next year. He did say he's going to be announcing it at Germany. The last time he said he had an announcement, he announced that he had nothing to announce, so that was a waste of time. But apparently he's definitely got something concrete to announce. Whether he's going to be going to that team to race on the Yamahas, I don't know. It's sounding quite likely that he might be close to retiring. But we'll have to wait and see. He may surprise everyone and say, yeah, I'm going to be with this team or that team or whatever. But it is looking increasingly like he's looking to retire. I mean, his result at the last race at Assen was pretty abysmal by his standards. He got 15th place. And if I'm honest, the last few races he hasn't been doing that great. It's almost like he knows he's not going to be at Repsol Honda next year anymore. It's almost like he's given up now and he's not really that bothered anymore. So We'll wait and see what he has to say at Sachsenring. That is where he's going to make an announcement. Hopefully it's not another announcement that he's got nothing to announce, but hopefully an announcement that he has got something to announce. But whether that is to continue racing or to retire. And I'm sure if he did choose to retire, he would go down the road of mentoring younger riders. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, this is his 13th season, I believe, on the Repsol Honda. So he has had a fair crack at the title on the Repsol Honda. It's not very often a rider stays in the same team for that long. I mean, that's the only team he's ever been in MotoGP as well. But it would be sad if he did retire because he is a good rider. And yeah, he hasn't had the best of luck in the past. He's very fragile. I did see on Twitter they put up a list of all the injuries he's had over his MotoGP career, and there is a hell of a lot. There isn't many bones that he hasn't broken, so a very fragile rider, but a very quick one. It's just a shame that his results aren't showing that anymore. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what he has to say at Sachsenring. Meanwhile, we are on the final lap. Just one lap between us and the championship in Moto2. Baldassarri is still in second place. That does not matter because we are leading. All we got to do is get to the end. I'm not going to go stupid on the final lap, so I can drop my pace a little bit. I mean, our gap is over 2 seconds over Baldassarri, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we are looking like we're going to get to the end first. And we're going to take the championship here at Sepang, which means Valencia, I don't have to worry anymore. I couldn't win there last season in Moto3. I couldn't even get on the podium. I almost crashed on the final corner on the final lap. The rear came round and almost high-sided myself. That actually lost me a position as well. So yeah. We'll have to find out how we get on there, but we are coming to the end of the final lap at Sepang, and it's looking like it's going to be a really decent win, a pretty dominant win for us here. This is what I needed to do, just get out front, get my head down, keep out of trouble, and take the checkered flag first. Okay, one corner left to go. You are looking at the new Moto2 champion. Provided I don't cock up the last corner and end up like high-siding myself to space or something. But we should be alright. I'm going to take it nice and slow. We're going around there wide, so that's fine. We can cut that back. Get it stood up and fired out. Just a run to the line. We have done it, guys. We are the Moto2 World Champions in MotoGP 18. It was a bit of a scary season at some point. I mean, the momentum went away from us in the past few races, but when we got to Phillip Island, we managed to regain that, and now we've carried it over to Sepang.
While the riders complete a victory lap, let's check out the final
We were
ranking
quite
of the
considerably
Moto2
quicker
race.
than the next rider, Baldassarri. There we go. 25 points left on the table, and that gap is too big to close down. We could even get away with not doing the race at all.
This rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party.
Damn right. We've done it. Yes. Another championship under our belt. So we have got one more race to go. This is going to be Valencia. This is going to be the last time that we get to do bike development on this Moto2 bike. There's no point me doing the testing in Valencia because we're going to move up to MotoGP next. So that is that done. And I think that's all we can do actually. We've just not got enough. About 100 short. Anyway, let's go get the finale kicked off at Valencia. Our final Moto2 race. Okay, wow. I'm glad I got the championship wrapped up already because it is not going well. Not feeling good around Valencia. Free practice, I couldn't get inside the top 10. I was about 15th place. I mean, I was in the like 29th for ages. There's only one half decent lap I managed to put together that moved me up to 15th. So yeah, you may notice I got a different helmet as well. That's just to celebrate that we've won the Moto2 World Championship. So a celebratory helmet for Valencia. And it is time to go and get qualifying underway. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do here, but like I said, thank God I've already got the championship wrapped up, because this could be quite a bad result. Okay, so currently we're 19th place. And we're going to start another lap. We're 1.2 off in that last lap, so it's not good. We are losing loads of time in the final sector. That's where I need to try and increase my speed a bit. First few sectors are fine. It's just that last sector we're really losing some. See, we are very close to the time at the moment. 1:33.3 is what Miguel Oliveira's managed to achieve. So he's currently on pole position. I'm currently way down. Got Quartararo just ahead of us on track. Right, see what the next split is. Okay, so we've lost a couple of tenths, but that's still a PB for me. We're closing up a little bit on Quartararo. I don't think he's going to be getting in the way though. Right, next split will be coming up. There we go. We just lost another tenth, but this is the section that I've been struggling with. It's around this corner. My rear's stepping out. Yeah, going a bit too wide as well, so I think we're going to be losing a bit more time at the final corner. Not close enough to use Quartararo's slipstream, unfortunately, but we'll see what we're going to be. 6th place, that's not too bad. That's definitely the best lap I've done so far.
Brings an end to this qualifying session, and after a thrilling contest where the riders gave their all right up until the end, we can finally find out the name of the rider who will start from pole position tomorrow.
I will take that 6th place. I would take that very much.
It was a long weekend for the Moto2 riders, but finally the showdown is here. We are coming to you from the starting grid. There's just a few minutes to go before the race begins.
Alright, last race in Moto2. Let's try and make it a good one. So I've had to go for a medium rear, which sounds a bit weird.
Just a few moments to go, and the lights at Ricardo Tormo Valencia will go out. Starting
Christ,
the race.
calm down, mate. But yeah, the front's been feeling alright. The soft front, I tried medium front, didn't feel so good. Here we go. But yeah, the soft rear was spinning up quite a bit, but the medium rear is not spinning up as much. So hence why I've gone for a soft front and medium rear. We'll see how we get on. So we've lost a place to Piscini, so we're back down to 7th. Baldassare's lost a place to Piscini as well. We're going to get both of them, or just one of them. Both gone wide. Oh, yeah, hey, try coming through as well. But we are standing 6th as we got the inside of Jorge Navarro. Yes, through Nico Terol. So we are up to 5th place, which is higher than I was probably expecting to get. Can we get any further though? Can we get ahead of Matteo Piscini? I mean, again, we are ahead of our championship rival, Lorenzo Baldassare, which I was not expecting. We got Bagnaia in the lead, Marquez 2nd, Oliveira in 3rd, and Piscini 4th, and then me in 5th. So we've got 8 laps to do here. It's going to be a long race on a horrible track. But Baldassare behind us. Whether he'll stay there or not is a different matter. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, into the final corner. A bit wide is Baldassare. Oh, that was a big hit. I don't know how we both stayed on there. And that was a massive hit. Okay, wow. Standing 5th. We've lost loads of time to Piscini. I mean, that collision with Baldassarri did not help whatsoever. Let's see if we can get back on terms with Piscini. We've closed up a little bit there. But we're going to have to go a bit careful, Baldassarri behind. Okay, well. We've got a bit of a gap over Baldassarri at the moment, so that's fine. We've caught back up a little bit to Piscini. I mean, that gap was pretty damn big after the first lap, and we've managed to close it down a little bit. However, we're in the section now where we've been losing the most time, so that gap may re-extend. I mean, Baldassarri's caught me back up. Through turn 12 and 13, the long left-hander. Keeping it nice and tight. That wasn't so bad that time. Through turn 14 and out we come to finish lap number 2. Okay. Well, Bagnaio's done the fastest lap as we break into turn 1. Wow. Let's see if we can stay in 5th. I mean, I'm not sure what's going to happen when our tyres start to go off. That may be a completely different matter. But I'm hoping that we can at least get 5th place. I mean, as you guys know, I've already wrapped up the title, so really it doesn't actually matter where I finish. It would just be nice to get a half-decent result at Valencia. But we'll wait and see. Currently staying in 5th at the moment. If we can stay here, that won't be so bad. It would have been nice to at least finish with a podium finish, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I mean, Piscini's dropping back from the front 3 at the moment. Only slightly, but he is still pulling away from me. So it's going to be a really big ask to try and close in on Piscini. I mean, I can't see it happening myself, but who knows, I may surprise myself. Again, that was good round turn 13 as we go into the final corner again. I mean, even if the championship did come down to Valencia, we're still ahead of Baldassarri. So it wouldn't be looking too bad after all. So we are on lap number 4. Still got a long way to go in this race. Oh, the rear stepped out then. Oh, Baldassarri's getting closer. I don't think it'll be long before he starts thinking about another move on me. So I'm going to have to try my best to just stay ahead of him. Piscini's still there. We're still dropping, but it's not as rapid as I thought it was going to be. I mean, the gap is it's 1.6 seconds to Piscini, so it is a fairly big gap. I mean, it's definitely this section is where we're losing out. I mean, just trying to stop the rear from spinning, that's the main issue. Okay, well, I'm going to be halfway through this race so far. Okay. Baldassarri still right behind us. Just going to have to do the best job I can. We're on lap number 5. He's definitely getting closer. have to go careful and make sure that we don't leave the door open anywhere, otherwise he'll probably do exactly the same thing as what he done at the end of lap number 1. That's the corner that we managed to pull out a little gap over Baldassarri, and then he starts closing it back down for the next few corners. Into turn 11. So you can still see Piscini. 1.7 to Piscini. I mean, I think that gap comes down gradually through the first 3 quarters of the lap, and then the last quarter it just re-extends again. Into the final corner. Well, we're doing a good job of hanging on to 5th place at the moment. Turn 1. Piscini's really starting to pull away now. He's just not close enough to those. Oh, Baldassarri's through! Too busy looking at the gap where Piscini was to the front 3. We're going to get him back though at the inside into turn 4. Oh, this is not over by any means. But it is nice to see that once he gets past, I can still attack him. That's probably the best place for him to come through actually, because then that gave me a really good run into turn 4 and up the inside. I think if he had tried that, like especially in the final sector of the course, then I may struggle to get back past him. Wow. We're going to be finishing lap number 16, which means we're going to have 2 laps left to go. Okay, into the final corner. Again, Baldassarri getting a bit closer. Only just about to still see Piscini, but he is long gone. Time to go into turn 1. Right, can we keep Baldassarri at bay? Didn't leave the door open that time, so he couldn't come through. Front tyre is almost completely worn. But despite that, it's not feeling as bad as it has done in at previous tracks. Come on, we can do this. We just got to hold on for one more lap after this one. Never had to try so hard for a 5th place. Oh, the rear is really stepping out now. Gonna have to go really careful through turn 13 on the final lap. Okay, we've got one more lap to try and hold on to 5th. It's not going to be the podium that I wanted at the end of the season, but we are still ahead of Baldassarri, our main championship rival, which we have already beaten to the championship. Just for pride, can we beat him one more time? I'm going to do everything I can on this lap to stay ahead of him. Pulling a little wheelie, still got a bit of grip left in the rear. Just having to go a bit careful on the front brake now. Oh, he's coming through. Baldassarri's back through, but I got better exit, so we managed to get back ahead of him. That was a bit worrying. I thought if he'd stayed ahead then, I wouldn't have been able to get back past him. I would say I would have had to go into here, into turn 8, but the way my front's feeling, I don't think I would have been able to outbrake him. Not without going on my ass. Anyway, all the rear stepping out again. Okay, this is the danger sector. This is where he could potentially get past, and I would not be able to do anything about it. Right, here we go. Through turn 12. Flick left through turn 13. Oh, spinning that rear up. Just trying to get every bit of power through the rear tyre. It's just not working as we get into the final corner. This is where we got mugged last time as I made a mistake, but we stayed on that time. No such dramas. We're going to end the season with a 5th place at Valencia. However, we are the Moto2 World Champions. Whew, that was a difficult race. Baldassarre had a few attempts to try and gain that 5th place at me, but just managed to get back past every time. Bagnaia only won by half a second and 0.9 back to Oliveira, so that was pretty close. But there we go. Well, Bagnaia, in fact, moved up to 2nd place in the championship, so Baldassarre didn't even hold on a second. Well, there we go.
Taking us to the pit of the new world champion. It was a competitive season.
Yes.
Every Grand Prix was a battle, but you can't argue that the title wasn't 100% deserved.
Exactly. Done everything I could, and we managed it. Nice one. Okay, well, let's look at our offers. And guys, because it is my birthday, I'm going to pick my bike right now as well, so you don't have to wait for the next episode to see which team I go for. But we haven't got any of the top factory teams. We've still got Aprilia and KTM as factory teams, but that is it. We've got no Yamaha to choose, no Suzuki to choose. But I think I know which one I'm already going to go for. I'm not going to go for Aprilia or KTM or Mark VDS. Between these two, Vintage Ducati or Aspar Ducati, I'm going to go for the Aspar Ducati, the Angel Nieto racing team. That is who we're going to go for in MotoGP, guys. That will be starting in the next video. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video when we start MotoGP. See you!